guys. So I actually wasn't even planning to vlog today because there's really nothing to vlog, but it is what is it today? It's the December 19th. And so I'm getting better, as you can hopefully hear. I am getting better. My throat really isn't sore anymore at all. It's just raspy. But I'm still dealing with some congestion and stuff. My energy's a bit better again today. So it's just the congestion really. But anyways, so, okay, I know with COVID you can like lose your sense of smell and your sense of taste. But I also know that from previous experiences with colds, I've had that happen. Like almost every time I get a cold, if I get really bad congestion, I will lose my sense of smell and taste for, I can't for the life of me remember. I can't for the life of me remember how long it usually lasts. That's what I'm trying to rack my brain on. But basically what I'm getting to is that I noticed late yesterday that I cannot smell or taste, or, well, I can taste a little bit, but it's slightly off. And I can't smell anything. And I noticed it because, when I was washing my hands in our bathroom, we have one of those Bath and Body Works soaps that have like a really strong smell. And I was like, I'm not smelling it. Like I couldn't smell it. And, so now this morning, mind you, as I was washing my hands, if I went really up close and took a sniff, I could slightly smell it, but very faintly. But yeah, my taste, like I tried, like Alex brought home, shawarma for dinner, and I could taste the pickled turnip in it, but it didn't taste as strong as it usually does. And I could taste the garlic, sauce that they put on the side. That was still perfectly as it always tastes. But I did notice that like the flavor of the chicken and rice was a bit muted. And so anyways, so I was like, but I didn't really think anything of it until it was after dinner when I went to wash my hands and I realized I couldn't smell. And I was like, oh, I wonder if that's why dinner tasted a little different. And so then, after Alex went to bed, I tried having a banana, no flavor. And I'm like, oh crap. And so then I tried getting out our Pringles. We have a container of, sour cream and onion Pringle potato chips that I had bought as one of the snacks to eat while watching Christmas movies. And I'm like, I haven't started those Christmas movies yet. I'm hoping I want to start those tonight. And I was like, I want to have like something that I can taste when I'm, you know, watching my Christmas movies. So I tried the sour cream and onion. Nope. I could maybe very slightly taste it, but it was so muted. It was so like I was like, damn it. Damn it. So it's been bugging me today. So this morning I tried having some strawberry banana yogurt. I could faintly taste the strawberry. I have a feeling this is more like what I usually get with colds versus what happens with COVID. Because I was reading with COVID, it's because it attacks the cells in your nose. And then when you can't smell, you can't taste things. But the fact that I can taste some things makes me think it's not the same thing. It might be more because I'm still dealing with congestion. I'm hoping. So anyways, I was kind of like hungry and wanting a snack, and I'm like, let's try some flavors. I wish I had have thought to film this because I was laughing my ass off. I pulled out, we have, I'm actually in the middle of editing. We have had in the fridge for a while, they last a long time, those little, what they called them, pepperettes, Schneider's pepperettes. It's like these little, you know, things, like little pepperoni sticks or whatever. So I'm like, I wonder if I could taste those. So I tried it. I can taste them. So I'm like, ooh, like I can feel the spiciness on my tongue. So I'm like, okay, I can taste those. So I'm like, can I taste salt? I literally poured some salt on my tongue and I could taste it. And I was like, yes. So what I need is to get some potato chips that are super salty, and then I can taste those while I watch my movie. So I'm going to get Alex to find some. And then I got thinking, I'm like, what about salt and vinegar chips? So then I literally got some vinegar and like dumped some vinegar in my mouth. And I could taste that. So I was like, yes, I gotta get Alex to get me salt and vinegar chips. Oh my God. I'm like trying all these different things to see what can I taste, what can I not taste. It's weird. Anyways, so I'm going to ask him to do that because I need to enjoy my snacks, damn it. Now, I did try my Smart Food popcorn, which I don't know if you guys have that in the US, but it is a white cheddar popcorn. And so I tried that. I could slightly taste the white cheddar, but it's not like the same. It's not the same, but I could probably do it. I could probably still munch on it while watching a movie and semi-enjoy it. But yeah, I had to pop on and share that with you guys. I am feeling better. And they basically, apparently, like they've changed the guidelines. First it was 10 days, then it was 5 days to isolate. And now they're saying it's neither. It's like, as long as your symptoms have been improving for 24 hours, then you don't have to isolate anymore. It's really confusing. They keep changing things, and it's like, I'll read one thing online. Like just yesterday or the day before, I swear to God, I read that it was 5 days. And now today I read that it's just 24 hours after your symptoms subside. So I'm like, I don't get it. But I mean, I have nowhere to go. I'm not going anywhere anyway. So I'm just staying home anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like wondering when Alex can like stop like barricading himself here in the office and can actually come in, like sit in the living room with me to watch TV. Because the poor guy, when we watch a video together, he's been sitting on the bar chair while I'm on the couch. And it's very uncomfortable for him. So, yeah, so that's what's happening. One good piece of news is I'm pretty sure I have a job. Unfortunately, it wasn't my first choice. The family I met with on the Monday was my first choice, but their situation suddenly changed. And they actually need someone full-time now. Whereas I need part-time. So, you know, it is what it is. So it sounds like the other family that I met with on Wednesday wants to hire me. Thank God none of them are sick. They did not catch anything from me because I did not feel sick when I went on that interview. So I had no idea that I had COVID. So, I mean, I did inform them as soon as I realized I had COVID, but they've been fine. They haven't been sick at all. They've been monitoring things. So we're just in the process now of finalizing things like contract and stuff like that. So hopefully all of that goes well and they're okay with the contract. And then I start in January if all goes well. So that is the update for now. I'm going to continue editing, and I also want to tell Alex to get me my damn salt and vinegar chips. Okay, we'll check out in a bit. All right, guys, so while I'm waiting for a video to import into my editing program, let's open the advent calendar, shall we? Guys, look, we're down to the last car of the train. How crazy is that? We've opened 1, 2, 3 cars. We're on to the 4th and final one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days till Christmas. Although once we open this one, there's only 5 days. Let's open number 19. What do we have today? Whoops. Oh, it's cute. It's a dog. How cute. Oh, he's brown and white. He's got a green elf costume on it with like a white collar, and then he's got a red color with like the little gold heart. Oh, he's so cute. Really, really cute. Let's put him over with the others. Okay, let's see. I'll put him over here for now. Right there. So adorable. Okay, guys, and Alfie and Comet have decided to move today. They came all the way near our entranceway, way up high on our coat rack, and they've got Christmas masks on. So I guess they thought they would move a little bit further away with some masks. Don't worry, Alfie and Comet, I think we'll be rid of COVID soon. Don't worry. We're in the home stretch here. 5 days till Christmas. Okay, so before I sign off on this video, I just wanted to mention, because I don't think I mentioned it, that I actually on the day that I tested positive, which was Friday, I was reading things online and came to find out that because I'm considered immune compromised, I qualify, or I'm eligible to receive treatment, like an antiviral treatment. I forget the name of it. It starts with a P. But anyways, I was reading about it, and you have to make sure that you take it within the first 5 to 7 days of you having symptoms, which would have meant, like, my symptoms started Wednesday evening. So I was already, like, on Friday, I was already on, like, day 3. So I called my family doctor, and he had just left for the day, so they got me a phone appointment on the Saturday morning. So I had that phone appointment, and he was about to prescribe it to me. However, thank God I was how do I put it? I guess advocating for myself. Or thank God I read stuff online before the appointment, because online it was saying that some heart medications such as verapamil, which I take, could interact with this antiviral. So he was all ready to give it to me because of my being immune compromised. But when I mentioned the verapamil, and so he looked into it on his computer while I was on the phone, he's like, so what it says it does is this antiviral can make your heart medication more effective. So I guess in my mind, like, I don't know why he didn't think to maybe, like, decrease my dose. But I guess since he's not my cardiologist, like, he didn't want to play around with that. He asked me about my irregular heartbeat and how it is. And I said, well, it's pretty much stable with the medication. I said I did try going off verapamil on 2 separate occasions per my cardiologist, but both times after about a month, I was finding I was getting a lot of irregular heartbeats, and it was just an uncomfortable feeling. So we went back on it. So, I mean, I'm thinking, like, I don't think it would have been detrimental for me to even stop the verapamil for 5 days, because you take the medication for 5 days, the antiviral. But he was not comfortable with that. He's sort of like, you know what? It's kind of like we have to balance. It's kind of like you have to weigh risk versus benefit. And he's like, while you're immune compromised, he's like, the symptoms you're describing that you're having are not alarming to me. Like, he's like, you're not having chest pains. You're not having trouble breathing. He's like, it sounds like your symptoms are already starting to improve on their own. So he's like, given that this could interact with your heart medication, and I'm not really sure how to handle, like, dosing and things like that, he's like, I'd rather err on the side of caution and not prescribe the antiviral. So, because I had seen someone in the comments saying, in the vlog where I was starting to get, like, a sore throat, they had said to go see a doctor because they could help me. Well, I'm not sure if they just meant, like, in terms of if I was getting a cold, or in terms of, like, my reoccurring sore throat. So, okay, if you're mentioning, like, me going to see a doctor, in terms of my reoccurring sore throat, it's random, it's infrequent. I was diagnosed with seasonal allergies earlier this summer. So I feel like, oh, and I still deal with vocal dysphonia, which is vocal tension, which can also cause the sore throat. So I've been diagnosed with things. There's really not much else I can do about the periodic scratchy throat. Most of the time when it happens, I feel like it's either linked to my dry mouth, which I do what I can for, or it's linked to me overusing my voice, which I do what I can in terms of that as well. Or it's allergies, and I take the allergy medication and all that stuff. So if you're mentioning that in terms of, like, the occasional sore throat, I've seen doctors for that. Like, we know what that all is. If I was just getting a cold, I never go to the doctor for just a cold. There's no point. It's a viral infection, and you just have to get over it. Like, the doctor can't help you. I have gone to the doctor before when I have a cold, and they're like, you just have to wait it out. We can't prescribe you anything because it's viral. So if it was a regular cold, which I thought it was at the time, there was no point in going to the doctor about that. You just can't, like, you can't do any, doctors cannot do anything for a run-of-the-mill cold. With COVID, yes, they have the antiviral medication specifically for COVID only. But again, because of my heart medication, couldn't take it. So there's no point in going to the doctor. There's nothing they can do. The only time I've gone to the doctor for a cold was when I was on immune suppressant medications, which I'm not on anymore. And that was when the cold kept lingering for like a long period of time. Then my doctor, out of pure precaution, he really did not believe I had a bacterial infection. He thought it was viral. But just because I was on immune suppressants, to be on the safe side, he gave me antibiotics. But those didn't do anything because I didn't have something bacterial. But they did give it, you know, sometimes they'll give it to me as a precaution if I'm on immune suppressant medication. But I'm not on that right now, so there's nothing the doctors can do for a cold, really. You just have to take over-the-counter stuff, home remedies, and wait it out. So anyways, I just wanted to mention that because I know like someone was saying, go to the doctor and they can help you. No, they can't. Not for a run-of-the-mill cold, they can't. Not for my random sore throats, they can't. Like I do what I can for those. So just thought I'd mention that. So anyways, I'm going to end this video and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.